Can I help you, Mrs. Vickers?
No, that's perfectly all right, Carlotta. I'm just a bit clumsy this morning. I'll keep the cosmetic case, but thanks. Oh, my, what is all that? Looks like my darling hubby's been shopping again from,
Never mind.
Oh, yes, some expensive catalog.
I never met anyone who needed to buy more things than your husband.
Not for long.
You going out of town, Mrs. Vickers?
Yes, actually, just overnight, though, Carlotta. I'm going to be looking at some real estate that I'm interested in first, then I'm off to the airport. I won't be back until, late tomorrow.
Okay.
In fact, why don't you take the day off? I insist. You've been through so much lately. And isn't your son, Antonio, coming out of the hospital soon?
Yes, tomorrow.
Ah.
Oh, but what about Mr. Vickers and Kelly?
Oh, please. My husband can manage for himself for one night. Just give him a catalog. You should be with your son.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Vickers.
De nada. Well, don't carry those out to the car. I'll have Donald come for them. Oh, and as for Kelly, don't worry about her. She's spending the night with a new friend from college. Monica.
Yeah, could you give me the number for the Landview Airport, please? The number if you want to have someone paged.
Excuse me. Hello. Am I late for this flight?
Oh, I'm sorry. The shuttle's been delayed for an hour, at least.
Oh. Well, it's perfectly all right. My limo driver is still waiting outside. I just rented a very romantic piece of real estate in the countryside. I think I'll take a spin. Thanks. I believe I was being paged. This is Ms. Dorian Lord.
Dorian, how can you leave at a time like this?
Joe, is that you?
Are you so blind that you cannot see that David is fooling around behind your back? Or do you just not care and it amuses you?
Well, not that it's any of your concern, Joe, but since you asked, if David is having a sordid affair, it is his sordid business.
It really doesn't bother you, does it? And then again, why should it? I mean, you talk a good game, but I never really believed that you cared about David any more than you cared about me. Too busy looking out for yourself, and in the meantime, you're completely neglecting your own niece.
Now, wait, you don't even know what you're talking about when you say that. I mean, Kelly and I happen to be very close. We're more like sisters.
Then why don't you spend any time with her? Does it ever occur to you that maybe she might be a little bit lonely?
Joe, why don't you save this lecture until I get back? Now, is there something that you need to say to me right now? Because just go ahead and say it. What, are you saying that David is sleeping around?
Oh, yes, he sure is.
Oh, really? Now, who is the unlucky girl?
You know, Dorian, you really are disgusting.
Hello.
Blair, is that you?
What's left of me? I didn't know morning sickness was supposed to happen in the afternoon. Only the morning. Here it is, almost 5 o'clock.
Honey, eat a saltine.
Listen, the strangest thing just happened. I thought you were supposed to be on a plane somewhere now.
No, my flight's been delayed, which is lucky. Otherwise, I never would have gotten Joe's call. Now, at first I thought, well, anyway, I thought he was hacking me all over again because of the way, that things ended between us. He kept going on and on about how irresponsible I was being and that the only person I cared about was myself.
What's so strange about that?
Very funny. It turns out that what he's really upset about is he just found out that David is having an affair.
What? You've been trying to catch David in an affair for weeks now.
That's right, so that I can divorce him.
What? You mean, so out of nowhere, Joey calls you and tells you that David has done it? Well, come on, Dorian, you gotta get... Who is it? Give me the details. Oh.
Honey, I tried, but Joe hung up before I could get the woman's name. Bottom line is, my husband is having an affair. Isn't that wonderful?
Dorian, didn't Joey tell you anything more specific?
No, just that David was in the middle of a torrid affair. Yes, he kept talking as if I was supposed to know all of the juicy tidbits.
Doesn't he know?
The wife is always the last to know.
Well, let me tell you something, Dorian. The wife better get a move on this and quick.
Well, that's where you come in. You're going to help me find out who this woman is. Now then, eat another saltine. I'm on my way over.
Wait, Dorian, what about your trip?
What trip? I was only leaving town so I could plant clues that David was having an affair with Madeleine Elmore. But now that he's really having an affair, who needs Madeleine?
You know, and all the beautiful women that you threw at his feet and he didn't even bite. Now, who could this woman be?
All I know is if David is willing to throw away all my money to tangle in the sheets with this woman, she must be quite something.
Blair, what did you do? Crawl to the door? I just feel better if I don't jar myself.
And walking jars you?
A little.
This is awful.
Yeah.
Blair, I really need your help. This is the wrong time to get morning sickness.
You're telling me, Dorian. It's supposed to happen in the morning. It's 5 o'clock. You know what I need? I need to go to the country club. Will you drive me there? I mean, it's a wonderful massage that they have down there. Have you had it down there? It's wonderful.
Blair, I really desperately need your help. I am desperate to get a divorce, and you're talking about getting a massage?
Dorian, what do you want me to do? There is nothing that I can do. You've got David. He's committed this adultery thing that you wanted to go sick him. Take it, Tiger.
Honey, how can I sick him? I mean, I don't even know what bimbo he's bimboing. You? Joe hung up on me before I could find out the name of the woman.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know who she is. Poor thing.
Think.
I am.
Let's think obvious.
Think obvious. Obvious. Thank you. Tina would be the obvious choice, but then, again, Tina isn't, well, she isn't dumb enough to go back to David.
I've got to act quickly. David thinks I'm out of town, right? This would be the perfect opportunity for him to play bouncy. What are you doing? I'm going to call the Palace Hotel, the Waterside Inn, any place that has a bed and a mini bar.
Wait, where's Kelly tonight?
Oh, I told you. She's spending the night with a friend from college.
Wait. Let's remember David here, okay? Why would he spend all of your good money on a hotel when he has your big house all to himself, That's disgusting. That's David.
Kelly! What?
David, hi, it's, Blair. Is my Aunt Dorian around? I've been trying to reach her all day.
Blair, I'm not Dorian's social secretary. She went somewhere.
Well, I know that, David. I'm so sorry, but is Kelly there? Maybe she'll know.
No, Kelly's, she's at a friend's house. Look, I'm the only one here. I'm hanging up now, all right?
Wait, David, I'm so sorry if I'm keeping you from something important.
Well, you were. I was about to make myself a salad, have a glass of wine, and watch the news. I hope you don't mind, Blair.
Oh, there it is. Anyway, left my teddy in here.
Get dressed.
What is it?
Goodbye, Blair.
Well, whoever she is, that slut's about to make me the happiest wife in America.